guys, welcome to Lily's Derbyshire Life. Today I'm going to share my vegetable pastry recipe that I've shared on Instagram. So many of you have asked for the recipe, so I thought I'll share it with you today. I've got a couple of rainbow beetroots from the garden that I've chopped up in a good amount of olive oil. This is very important. I will explain later on why, but there's like a good 4 tablespoons of olive oil in this. I'm just going to put this on a medium heat and I'll show you the next step. So I've got a good bunch of leaves from radish plants, rainbow chards that I've been growing, you can see them, and the leaves of the actual beetroot as well. So I'm just going to give them a good chop. I've got like an entire basket behind the camera. There is no really particular measurements. This is more like a method of a recipe for you. I'm just realizing I've not named this recipe as I'm talking to you. What should we name them? We could name it, how about Lily's Beetroot Parcels? Let's stick with that. If I think of a better name down the line, you'll see it in the title of the video. Yeah, if you want to add, so I'm just rescuing those bits that shut off. If you want to add any shallots to it, or if you've got any leeks left over, I would not get mad at you. I have done it in the past if I've had some in the fridge. So if you want to do that, add it to the beetroot, but I'm not adding any today. So I'm just going to chop this up and add it to the beetroot. Adding all the leaves in. I'm probably going to chop up a bit more and add more to it. As you can see, I've added some black pepper, adding a good pinch of salt. You know, this shrinks down very quickly. I wouldn't add, I was just going to say, I wouldn't add spinach to it or anything that might release too much water, just because we're going to work with the pastry and it will make the pastry too wet. So I'm just going to let this cook down and show you the next step. Now, what I have here is some basil, some parsley and some thyme that I'm going to give a little rough chop. Ordinarily, I would put coriander in this, but I'm making these for some friends, and one of my friends does really not like coriander. So I'm avoiding it for that reason, but coriander works really well. Any herb you like that you have on hand would work well. Dill would work really well in this. But yeah, so just going to give that a rough chop, add it to the mixture. There we are, I've added the herb in. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of garlic. Oh, that's garlic paste, but you know, you can add crushed cloves of garlic, anything like that would work. Just going to give this a mix for 1 minute and I'll show you the next step. So I use the slotted spoon to remove the veg, and it's all in a bowl cooling down. This has got to cool down, and I saved the oil in here. Again, we want it all to cool down, so I'm going to do a bit of clean up and I'll show you the next step. There we go, cool down quite nicely. So now I'm going to add a tub of cottage cheese. And now I'm going to crack in a couple of eggs. There we go. I'm just going to give it all a very good mix and then we'll get to assembling. Now would be a good time to preheat your oven and prep your oven tray if that's what you're baking it in. I have lined it with foil and parchment paper. They will split, they will spill, and if I can make cleanup easier, that's what I'm doing. Could not be easier. You got your pastry. I've got 2 sheets here for now. The oil we saved, go in with your brush and brush it on. You know, I don't know if you've worked with Filo pastry before, but Usually that's the problem, that it uses so much butter. This way, you're only using the olive oil, and it's going to save you so much time, as well as, it's healthier. Plus, that oil is flavored. It's going to be great. So I'm going to brush this on perfectly, and I'll show you the next step. Now, as you can see, one side has a lot more oil on than the other. That's because I'm going to add the mixture to the drier bits first, because there will be some oil in there anyway from the pan, but also it will be on the inside, so it won't matter. Oh, I forgot to say that as well. I'm going to cut this along in half. It does not need to be precise. It does not need to be perfect. You can even tear it with your hand. So just get yourself a good scoop. Put it in here. Wrap it however way you want. I aim for triangles. But as I said, it's not going to look beautiful. It's going to spill. Make it for people who appreciate flavor, not design and display. Yeah, just wrap it however way you want. Tuck it in. Brush a teeny bit more oil on top. And onto your oven tray it goes. So I'm just going to keep assembling. There you go. All assembled. No rhyme or reason, no particular sizes, no shapes. I had some oil left which I poured on top, but it's sort of, spilled. As I told you, it's messy. Into a hot oven at around 180 degrees Celsius for about 20-25 minutes. Keep an eye on it. Easy to burn. And I'll report back when they're done. Here we go. Just out of the oven. Still sizzling. I burned the edge of that one, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be gorgeous. They smell amazing, and they baked for 23 minutes. Probably should have taken them out a minute earlier to save the corner of that one. But yeah, I'm going to let them cool down before doing a taste test. Guys, these turned out so delicious. They're a really gorgeous recipe to have on hand, especially if you've got vegetarian guests coming. Thank you so much for watching. If you give it a try, please let me know. And please like and share the video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.